time is now. NBA opening night. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven, and we are here to talk some freaking basketball, baby. That's right. We got two games and we got two beauties also. We're going to get into all that. This will be the second NBA season on the channel. We started the daily YouTube videos after the All-Star break last year, so this will be the first full season on YouTube for this channel. We were profitable last year, winning around 10 to 15 units. I want more than that. Hopefully, we can because baseball was freaking tough this year. That's for sure. But, anyways, we got some things to get into, and if you guys are going to be with me along this journey, I want to hear what you guys have to say because, as you guys know, we love to give out some research help, and we plan on doing it. There's not going to be anything we're giving out today because it's the first two games of the year. There's no data. There's nothing to really give out, but some ideas. We're going to talk maybe about shooters on fire, kind of like hitters on fire, with maybe 3-point range in the last week or something like that. Points per game, maybe last 7 or 15 days, or home and away against the spread numbers if you like to bet game bets only. Just three of many ideas that we can do in the NBA. So you guys leave a comment below. Let us know what would really help you out with research. We're here to help you. And then we'll pick, a few and do some here and there throughout the week and help you guys out with your betting because that's what we are here for. So also, what I am excited about, during baseball, we did a movie Monday every single week. During basketball, we are going to do an NBA debate every single week. I don't know what day of the week we're doing it yet. We're still figuring out our schedules, but it's going to be a lot of fun. There's no better sport to debate than the NBA. We already got some ideas. I love arguing with people about NBA debates because people get so heated and it's just absolutely awesome. And no, it's not just going to be LeBron versus MJ. But feel free to leave a comment if you want to talk about that already. That might be one later on in the year. Anyways, that's what we got going on. That's what we have for this year. As you know, we do a video every single weeknight, not on the weekends. I usually give out some bets on Discord and shorts on the weekends, though. So, man, I'm ready to roll, guys. In this video, it's going to be super simple. I'm going to preview both games. I'm going to give you my best bet in each game and then give you out a lean or two in each game. Before we start, hit that like button, guys. Here we go. Almost to 7,000 subscribers. Every time you hit that like button and leave a comment, it puts all this work that we put in there, it makes it worth it because you guys make other people see it on YouTube. They help the algorithm train, and you just help us out so very much. So you guys that are commenting daily, I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are awesome. For all those baseball people, over to basketball. Let's do it. We were much better in basketball last year than baseball this year, that's for sure. But, anyways, no more talking. Let's let the NBA journey begin. And for the first time this year, let's talk some basketball games. Game number one of the NBA season takes us out to Denver, Colorado. We got the defending champion Nuggets hosting the Los Angeles Lakers. Nuggets -5, over under of 228. Let's talk about this real quick, guys. We all know they played in the Western Conference Finals last year. The Nuggets swept them 4-0, but the series was closer than it said. Lakers competed and just could not pull out a W. There's going to be a banner ceremony in Denver that always changes things a little bit. It's different when you're the team watching your banner go up and you're all happy and you want a title and all that, as opposed to the other side who is very hungry for this game. And we're going to get into that in just a second. Injuries in this game. Michael Porter Jr. sounds like he is going to play. He's going to be fine dealing with an ankle injury. I don't think he played in the preseason. If he did, it was very little. So just something to keep in mind. These game number ones are going to be tough. I don't know if that means he's still coming out playing 30 minutes a game or if he's going to come out, playing 15 to 20 minutes and they kind of hold him back or what it is. But Vanderbilt for the Lakers, he will be out. Torian Prince will probably take over his starting position, it sounds like. And I just think this game means more to the Lakers. I'm going to be honest. There's some trash talk between these teams. Last year in the offseason, the Lakers have this circled. The Nuggets, they won their title, guys. This game doesn't mean as much. The night itself does mean a lot to the Nuggets. Obviously, you're raising that banner. But I just think, and actually, to be honest with you, this game doesn't mean anything to Jokic at all. I mean, he doesn't even care. He can't wait to go home after this game. That's all he cares about. But I just think there is something to be said about a team like the Lakers who are deeper this year and will be ready to roll and want to get some revenge. This doesn't make up for getting swept last year in the playoffs, but this will be a good start for them if they can get this win. Home and away records last year. Nuggets at home were an unbelievable 34-7 at home, second best home record in the NBA. And the Lakers on the road, 20-21, not very good. But again, they had injuries to big players. They're not the same team, so take that for what it is. The big difference last year, 3-point percentage. Nuggets, 38.9%. They were a top five 3-point shooting team, and the Lakers were 25th at 34%. But they got some new players. I'm curious to see how that improves their team, how that improves their shooting. Because if they can get this 3-point percentage up and start shooting the ball better, this team is very, very dangerous because they do play some defense. So that's enough of the talk of the game. My best bet in this game before I get into some leans, Austin Reeves over 1.5 three balls at minus 125 on DraftKings. I gave this out middle of the day on Monday. I just love this one, guys. The odds might go up. I think FanDuel already had it at minus 145, but I saw this minus 125 on DraftKings. Had to jump on it. He went over this in 7 of the 8 games versus the Nuggets last season, including 3 of the 4 playoff games versus them. He actually went over this in 10 of 16 playoff games last season. This guy can shoot the ball. He shot 40% from beyond the arc last year. He's in good form already, going 8 for 12 in the preseason. Take that for what it is. It's not the reason I made the bet, but just letting you guys know. He should be in the starting lineup playing big minutes. This guy's a very efficient 3-point shooter. I mean, this guy could just take 4 3 balls and make 2 of 4 pretty easily and go over this total. But hopefully he takes 5 or more. I just think he continues to improve. I like what I saw from Austin Reeves. He's a fun player to watch, to be honest with you. He plays with a lot of heart. He plays hard. And I think he's going to improve. Got a big contract. He's ready to go. Got some more confidence. I think he's going to knock down 2 or more threes this game as my best bet. Now, the leans in this game, I got to pick a side. Lakers +5 is my lean. Maybe if I get the guts, I will sprinkle a little on the Lakers money line because I think they have a chance to win this game. I know winning in Denver is going to be very, very difficult, but like I said, they care about this game a lot. They got all hands on deck, other than Vanderbilt, obviously. I just think it's going to be a competitive game. The Lakers play good defense. They got a healthy LeBron. They got a healthy AD, and all these pieces: Achimura, Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, Torian Prince. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So I like that. Otherwise, another lean, Rui Achimura over 9.5 points in this game. I think it's too low. He's going to play decent minutes. He's going to be coming off the bench and going up against the Nuggets second team that I don't think is very good, to be honest. Not as good, at least, as last year. They're not terrible. But I think Achimura can come in. He can score in bunches, too. So I like him to go over 9.5 points. I like the Lakers +5. Not official bets, just some leans to let you guys know kind of what I've been thinking. So that's what I got for the Lakers at the Nuggets. Let's move on to the Suns and the Warriors. All right, the Warriors -1 at home against the Suns with an over/under of 234.5. I'm going to be completely transparent and honest with you guys. This was a tough game to find a best bet in because we'll get into it. We have two teams that I don't know exactly what to expect right out of the gate. So let's just talk it through a little bit. We got Chris Paul, obviously, on the Warriors. How they're going to use him? How much does he play with the starters? How much is he with the second team? All these kind of things. Bradley Beal to the Suns. No more DeAndre Ayton on the Suns. They added a few little pieces also. I mean, we're talking about three ball dominators in Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant. How can those three guys play together? We don't know. We haven't seen it yet. They can all score. We know that. Can they play defense? Not really. I mean, honestly, they do not have a good defense on paper. We'll see if that changes. But what does the second team do for the Suns too? Because they are not a very deep team anymore. So it's just a whole new look in Phoenix. But on top of that, we have some injuries. Draymond Green is out for this game for the Warriors. Obviously, or probably the best defensive player the Warriors have. Bradley Beal is questionable with a back injury. Devin Booker is questionable with a toe injury. Did not play much in the preseason. It sounds like Beal and Booker are going to be good to go and play. But just keep an eye on that just leading up because you never know if a team decides to just hold one of those players out. And obviously, that is a big deal for those guys. Home and away records. I mean, we got two teams playing on opening night that just dominated at home last year. The Warriors, with all their struggles and being the worst road team in the NBA last season, they were 33-8 at home. The Suns 17-24 on the road. I don't think that matters. Again, Kevin Durant came over late and all that kind of stuff, so it doesn't really matter. But my best bet, it's time. I have the over 234.5 at -110 on DraftKings. That's a huge number. I get it, but I still think it goes over. These are two of the best offensive teams in the NBA, and both teams lack defense, especially with Draymond Green out, guys. These two teams cannot play D at all. Warriors on offense averaged the second most points last season at 118.94. And by the way, Steph only played 56 games last year, so they could have averaged more, obviously. Suns were middle of the pack in points scored, but again, Durant came over halfway through the season, and then he got hurt. Did not play a lot of games for the Phoenix Suns at all before the playoffs, and now they have Bradley Beal, another 20-point kind of guy scorer. So Between all these guys, I know there's moving parts, but if anything, there's going to be more and more points and less defense. The Warriors also added Saric, a guy who can stretch the floor finally from the five position, hit some threes, not clog up the lane, which just means more offense. These teams are going to want to play with pace and try to outscore each other. So I like this over 234. I would not be surprised if these teams were both in the 120s. I'm going to be honest. It's weird saying that. It's kind of normal probably for NBA now, not like the 90s when you had a 92 to 88 game. But I can easily see that. So give me the over 234.5 in this one and a lean for this game. I mean, like I said, this game is hard for me to bet. I am more confident in Austin Reeves than I am in this one, but you never know. It doesn't mean one's going to win or not. But a lean I have, maybe Durant over 1.5 blocks plus steals. I know, kind of a random one. Someone's got to play a little bit of defense. I mean, Durant's usually pretty good about a block. All he needs to do is grab a steal, and nobody turned the ball over more than the Golden State Warriors last year. They should improve a little. I think Steve Kerr came out and said something like, if we're not dead last and we can improve our turnover rate and only be like, I don't know what he said, like 27th or 28th in the league, that will be a huge improvement. I mean, they already accepted the fact that they just turn the ball over a lot because they play fast and it ends up being sloppy a little bit. But so give me Durant over 1.5 blocks and steals as a lean. But that's what I got for the Suns and the Warriors and opening night in the NBA. Let's check out that bets recap. There they are. Austin Reeves over 1.5 three balls at minus 125 on DraftKings, and then the over 234.5 between the Suns and the Warriors. Give me an up and down offensive game. That'll be a lot of fun to watch. Hopefully, you guys can all stay up and watch that game because there is a lot of scores on the court in that one. That's for sure. But those are my two best bets, guys. That is NBA opening night. I am excited. I'm ready to roll. If you haven't seen our preview videos for future bets and all that, go check those out. Again, we got the NFL Week 8 now. Video coming out late Wednesday night, like always. Hopefully, we can get back on track. But thanks for the support. I'm excited for a fun NBA season. We'll talk to you soon.